Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to another show of Bring Shabbat Home. It is an honor to be back with you again. Charlie Harari here. I can't believe it's another week. Can't believe another week has gone by. It's incredible how quickly these weeks go by. You know, it's amazing. We think that, in the beginning, everyone was just slowing down. I don't know about you, but I feel like, although we're sitting in the house more, we are speeding up more. I think that sometimes we forget that the commute time allowed us a couple of minutes to actually breathe. And now the calls are a lot closer together, and it seems like there's a lot more going on. And as we get into the new world, into a world that maybe in some cases may be moving slower on the outside, but maybe even in some cases quicker on the inside, we realize that Shabbat is even more important now. The ability to sort of shut out the world, not necessarily from how I'm running, but really from how I'm acting, from how I'm being, from what goes into my house. For many people, for all of us, I think Shabbat used to be our way of closing the door and keeping that world out physically. And now as we start to evolve into yet another week in this world that we're living in, Shabbat has an even more important message that I think it allows us to even keep the outside world out a little bit even after I close my door. Because there's a lot of the outside world coming in even after the doors are locked and closed and all the family's in the house. So it's an honor to be with you right now. It's an honor to spend another time together. I got to tell you something. There's a lot going on. We got a big show for you. We've been working hard, and I give a special shout out to the Project Inspired team that have been working tirelessly throughout the week, to the whole Project Inspired group, to really try to bring you something that's going to be exciting and interesting. We've got a great show for you this week. We've got a new initiative. We're starting a new trivia part, so stick on for that. We're going to be having an online game show that's going to be taking place in a couple of minutes with real prizes. We've got some cool stuff coming on. We actually have a bar mitzvah that we're going to go and say mazel tov to in Toronto of a boy whose bar mitzvah just got canceled. We've got a great guest. We've got a great speaker. We're going to great families. We've got a lot going on. So if you're joining us now for the first time, welcome. If you've been here before, stick with us. We look forward to bringing Shabbat in together as one nation, one people. And let's begin the process now. We're going to head down to say Shabbat Shalom to a great family. I know this family well. They're out in Baltimore, the Cohen family. And I want to just say hello to them, to Rob and Carrie Cohen. Welcome to the show. And they're an incredible family. They're connected to the Eitz Chaim in Baltimore, Rabbi Pomerantz. And how are you, Cohens? How you doing? And Shabbat Shalom to you.
Shabbat Shalom, Charlie.
What's going on down there?
We are getting ready for another exciting Friday night. Hopefully not as exciting as the one we had just about 2 weeks ago with exploding stoves and flying matzo balls.
Okay.
Fire department, police department, the BG&E emergency response team. So yes,
oh,
really
wow.
A nice quiet Shabbat.
I will not be cooking at all.
Well, I hope everyone's okay from that experience.
We're doing well, yes.
Amazing.
Very exciting.
And please tell me who this beautiful girl is that is next to you over here.
This is our daughter, Dossie.
Hello, Dossie. How are you?
Doing really well, Baruch Hashem. How are you?
I'm wonderful. So let me ask you a question, guys. Tell me what's on your minds now. You know, this is yet another Shabbos in this new world, another opportunity for us. And now as Shabbat comes in, each family, they have their own sort of, I guess each family has a feeling. And what's on your hearts now as you welcome Shabbat in today?
I think we are just incredibly grateful to be healthy and to be all together. Our son's also in town with us now from New York. And everyone, thankfully, has just been healthy, and all of our extended family is healthy, really. So we're using this time to just reflect on the blessings that we have.
Yeah, and that's such an important perspective. I think for me, and tell me if you feel the same way, sometimes just slowing down just for a minute allows us to be more reflective. You can just go your whole life and just speed through and never for a minute take a deep breath and appreciate the things we have.
I think you're right, Charlie. We've used this time. I think we're actually using all this extra family time in a way very wisely. We're getting to have more time together and to be more family oriented than we've really ever been before.
It's like Shabbat every night.
Certainly a lot of more, home cooked meals and more time together, more time talking.
Yeah.
I stay at the dinner table for more than 10 minutes.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Like
Yeah.
20
And you know what?
minutes.
I think that's how in many ways how it's supposed to be. It brings out the best in us. So if anybody, whoever wants to, if anyone has a message for everybody who's watching, we have people, thank God, from all over the world that are watching you guys right now. And one of the beautiful parts about this show is that we realize that we're one people. We're all the same. And any message for them as they take in Shabbat?
I would just say that hopefully everyone will remember our greater community, that not just in our families, but also in our Jewish community and in our neighborhoods and in our cities. And be thinking of all those who are maybe not as able to share this time with us, and to reflect on all that's going on outside as well, and to take some meaning from and value from what we do have.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. You guys look great.
Thank you,
and
Charlie.
I look forward to seeing you hopefully live again. I hope to have that opportunity. I will appreciate the drive from I'll appreciate the drive from Long Island to Baltimore more now. It'll be much more sweeter than it used to be now that I look forward to seeing you again live. And in regards to your son and to your rabbi and to everything, and I wish you well, and Shabbat Shalom to all of you.
Shabbat Shalom, Charlie.
Thanks,
Good to see you.
Charlie.
Nice to see you guys. And now we're going to head over to Scottsdale, Arizona. In Scottsdale, Arizona, we have the Drabitsky family, and we're going to invite them on to welcome them to our show. And it's amazing when I find it to be so powerful when we get to see all the different families from all over. And here they are. And hello to all of you. Shabbat Shalom. How you guys doing?
Hello. Baruch Hashem, we're doing well. We're here in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, and the weather started to pick up in the last couple of days.
When you mean the weather picking up in Arizona, you mean like from awesome to really awesome? How does that really work over there?
We're going to hold that because it may be getting a little too awesome in the ensuing weeks to come here. But this is wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful. I spent a lot of time with Zoom, but to this program of reaching out to so many kids across the nation, and especially following this Passover, this past Pesach. Here we are now as a group of people feeling very much isolated in our homes, and yet we're able to get together after this. It's Hashem, this will end soon enough, and we'll all be more of a community and a nation of people, maybe more so than when we started.
Yeah. I'm very touched by what you said, and I think you're 100% right. I think the recognition of who we are, and although why we may be separated by screens or really one, means a lot, and I think it's an critical message. As you were talking, I was noticing that there were two beautiful girls that were on your laps. Who can you introduce them to us?
This is my oldest one. This is and
this is Kana right here.
Beautiful. And do you mind if I ask girls, what are you looking forward to this Shabbat?
We're looking forward to spend time with the family and play some games with the family.
Beautiful. Who are you holding? Amazing. And Bella, it's nice to see you as well, and it's nice to have you as a part of it. Any thoughts from you as to how you're walking into Shabbat?
Well, definitely a smell of fresh challah makes a difference.
Does it?
The whole family. So we're always looking forward to have a fresh challah. And I feel more peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have more time to prepare. So even though we're all having a very hard time and feel disconnected, there are some blessings that come with this. And I feel that my Shabbat somehow became more peaceful in a sense, and I'm more ready for Shabbat every day. So in some sense, it has helped me to prepare and quiet down and slow down. It's harder for women because sometimes we are we're pulled in different directions. And it helps when you put your full focus on preparing for Shabbat and taking care of home. And that helps me quite a bit. So there is definitely some pluses with this situation, at least for me.
Amazing. And it's an honor to have you on. And you're right. In many cases, the busyness really starts to come to an end when we come into the world of Shabbat. And so thank you guys so much for joining us into this program. And thank you for being a part of our larger family. We wish you a Shabbat Shalom to you and your beautiful family. And may all of us to be able to get to a place where we get to experience it both in our homes, but also together. Shabbat Shalom, guys. I want to, before we continue, talk about a program that Project Inspire is running. It's a program where they're having one-on-ones. It's a one-on-one learning program. It's really incredible. Now you have the opportunity more than ever to spend time one-on-one with each other. The way of, even the past of having to go into a large lecture hall, those for now is on pause. Project Inspire is launching a great program. Please feel free to sign up for it. It's a one-on-one learning program. You basically can sign up and you get paired up with a great teacher, someone who could be a mentor. And as a result, you have that personal time to learn the things you want to learn at the speed you want to go, to discover things that really may not have been available just by watching it online or even going to a larger class. So it's right now on the screen. Please check it out. You can WhatsApp it at 646-461-3339 or go to one-on-one at projectinspire.com. Another thing that I want to sort of make sure people know about is that there's a lot of resources on the Project Inspire website for Shabbat. There is a Shabbat guide that is really great. And for those who are interested, if you're going on to this program through Zoom, just if after this is done or in the middle or whatever it is, feel free to check out Project Inspire. And if you're not, you can go to, if you're on the live stream, it's probably right in front of you. So just check out the Shabbat guide. You can download it, and I think you really benefit from it. But the third thing that I want to talk about is at the end of the program around 6 o'clock, we're going to have, what we try to do every week is have sort of a Shabbat across the world. And you don't got to say much, but we just want to wish you Shabbat Shalom. We want to see you and see your family, see your table. So if you'd like to be on it, it's in 15 minutes from now. So if you'd like to be on it, please just chat us and we'll know to include you, and we'll take it from there. We'll get you all the details, or you can email yginniger at projectinspire.com, and we'll make sure that in the next few minutes we'll have a chance to see you where you are and wish you Shabbat Shalom for everybody. And it really does, in many ways, at least for me, I know for many other people, just seeing each other is so critical. It's so important to be able to see people and just realize that we're all, in many ways, just one people, one nation, different faces, but the same heart and same soul. And so now we're up to a new portion of this program. We're excited to announce it and launch it. It's the trivia portion. And so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to introduce a great guy who's going to join us. His name is Jack Berger. He is the Jew Q expert. And I'm going to ask each and every one of you to do something. If you have your phones out next to you, which I am sure many of you do, I need you to open up a web page and go to kahoot.it. Go to kahoot.it, and you will see in a moment a code that you're going to type in for this game. We have a fun game to play, and we're going to be giving out prizes. There's a incredible sponsor that we have this week, an organization, a company that for many years has been providing incredible products to the Jewish people. They're called Majestic Giftware. Now, they're one of the largest distributors of religious items and gifts in the United States. You can check out their website at majesticgiftware.com. They're good friends of Project Inspire, and they've given us some gifts. One later, my wife and I will talk to you about. But in particular now, as we play this game, we're going to be giving out prizes for the winners. So as we play this trivia game, you'll be getting some really cool prizes, Shabbat prizes, sponsored by Majestic Giftware. Remember, it's Kahoot with a K, KAHOOT.IT for this game. And I'd like to introduce Jack to lead this segment.
Hello and shalom. Hi, Charlie. My dear brothers and sisters from across the globe. What an honor to be with you today, a few hours before Shabbat. My name is Jack Berger, no relation to Bob Barker, and I'm your project-inspired Juke You trivia host. In order to play like Charlie mentioned, log in to kahoot.it and enter the number that you see on your screen. Again, that's KAHOOT.IT. Enter the number on your screen. So the game is now the number 831-6319. Again, enter Kahoot, KAHOOT.IT, and enter code number 831-6319. So the game is quite simple. We're going to ask a few Jewish trivia questions provided with multiple choice answers. He or she that answers correctly will have the chance to win a fabulous prize sponsored by, as Charlie mentioned, MajesticGiftWeird.com. Now, the quicker you respond, the more points you get. The questions will appear on the live stream. Are you ready to rumble? Now, just to let you guys know, you have 20 seconds to answer the question. Are you ready? Here we go. Question number 1. Who holds the record for the most career home runs by a Jewish major leaguer? Clock's ticking. Was it Hank Greenberg, Sean Green, Sandy Koufax, or Mike Epstein? Oh, those answers are coming. 9 seconds left. 9 seconds. 7 seconds left. And people are just pressing those buttons and the answers are flying in. 3, 2, 1. And the answer is Hank Greenberg. Congratulations to all those people that got the answer correctly. Again, make sure to watch here on top of your screen for the question. 20 seconds to answer. Second question. What does the word Kiddush, which rhymes with Yiddish, mean? Does it mean A, a blessing? Does it mean wine? Does it mean sanctification? Does it mean the beginning? 15 seconds left. What does the word Kiddush mean? Blessing, wine, sanctification, or the beginning? 9 seconds left, everybody. 7, 6, am I getting you nervous? 5, 4, 3, 2, and the correct answer is no. Oh, yes. Look at that, sanctification. If you answer sanctification, you are correct. Let me tell you guys something. You know that Shabbat is an elevated experience? Shabbat takes your regular mundane weekday and infuses it with something special. You ain't just eating chicken soup and matzo balls from your local deli. You're eating Shabbat matzo balls. Your kugel, your cholent, whatever your fancy, everything is elevated on Shabbat. That's what sanctification is all about. But I digress. And now, my friends, for our final question. Which of these celebrities is Jewish? Are you ready? A, Mark Wahlberg. B, Madonna, the rapper Drake. Or Michelle Obama? Oh, this is a tough one. And you only have 10 seconds left. Mark Wahlberg, Madonna, the rapper Drake, or Michelle Obama? 4, 3, 2, 1, and well, if you answered Michelle Obama, you are wrong. That's right. The correct answer is Drake. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and thanks for playing Mazal Tov to our winners. We'll see you next time with new questions and great prizes on The Price is Right. I mean, the Project Inspire GQ Trivia. Back to you, Charlie.
Thanks so much for playing, and we've got some winners here. And so the Cohen family, congratulations, you killed it. We're going to be sending you a beautiful challah cover. I'm not sure you can see it, but we're going to, oh, there you are, rocking and rolling. We got this gorgeous challah cover for you. I'm not sure you can see it here, but we've got a beautiful challah cover for you that's going your way. For the next winner, we've got I don't have that on the screen in front of me, but for the next winner, I think it was Sid or Sundance. For the next winner in front of us, we'll get it right. We have a beautiful knife for you. And for place number 3, we have a Havdalah set. A beautiful Havdalah set with the whole kit and caboodle over here. So it's all going your way. Thanks so much. We'll be in touch with you for our 3 winners. Thanks so much for playing the game. That was awesome. Remember, this is being sponsored by Majestic. What's important to know is that they're really an incredible organization, good friends of ours. If you want, you can just go to majesticgiftware.com, and if you put in the name Inspire as a coupon code, you'll get 10% off all of their items. So all the items highlighted this week. So go to majesticgiftware.com, and you'll be able to get a little bit more fun things for Shabbat. Now it's time for our music video. Here we go.
That Shabbos feeling, it's all my own. I feel so hectic till I say Shabbat Shalom. In any city, I feel home. Right from the start to the last Birkat Hamazon.
I got that pride in my religion. Got my friends and family. Got that challah in the oven. It's so hot. We keep these same traditions after so many centuries. That's the way we Jews will rock it on Shabbat. It's Friday night, we'll save it brachot. A cup of wine and a pair of narrow. Loved ones are here and we're pulling them close. Around the table, light the candles and bring in Shabbat with both hands. Saying good Shabbos, now our joy is in hands. Load right off your shoulders, this is your chance. And everybody's free from worries and plans, yeah. So just dance. So just dance, come. Ooh, our weekly name's Gadol. Took God 6 days to make this beautiful world whole. Then on the 7th, God slowed his roll. And that's why we take one day to refresh our souls.
I got that rest and relaxation from my head down to my feet. Smell that hot, delicious cooking when we nosh. Ooh, I can't wait for Shabbos music, singing so harmoniously. Shoes on lock, the way we dive in on Shabbat.
It's Friday night, we'll say the brachot. A cup of wine and a pair of narrow. Loved ones are here and we're pulling them close. Around the table,
Candles and bringing Shabbat with both hands. Saying good Shabbos, now our joy is in hands. Take the right off your shoulders, this is your chance. And everybody's free from worries and plans, yeah. So just dance. So just dance. Just dance. So just dance. Oh, yeah.
good Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Light the candles and bring in Shabbat with both hands. Saying good Shabbos, now our joy is in hands. Right off your shoulders, this is your chance. And everybody's free from worries and plans.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're sitting here at our Shabbat table, and I want to introduce you to my special guest, my wife. Dina, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It is an honor to welcome you to our home, welcome you to our table. We're getting ready for Shabbat ourselves, and my wonderful wife is here. Because we mentioned earlier, Majestic, and they were so gracious enough to sponsor the gifts, and they're a partner with ours. We want to be able to provide people the beautiful needs for Shabbat. And one of the things that they sent us was a challah cover that we actually use. And I want to ask my wife to speak about it.
Okay, sure. So this is the challah cover. Here it is. And what we really love about it and what we really love about using it is that not only is the design and the pattern chic and cool and pretty and updated, and it looks so nice with everything that we have and really enhances our table, but what I love about things is that they're practical, not just beautiful, but practical. And that's what this challah cover is. We love using it because no matter what spills on it, you wipe it off, whether it's grape juice, wine, chicken, anything, which we have a lot of always going around at our table. Yeah, nothing ever stays clean here. And it's just great. I think everybody could benefit from something practical and beautiful. And we really love using it. It really enhances our table, and it just makes everything so easy and beautiful at the same time.
Awesome. You know, we're going around asking everybody about what they feel about Shabbat. And for those that are out there, we really want to wish you Shabbat Shalom. We're still going on, but, you know, I always say from me and mine to you and yours. And, you know, as we're coming in now, I guess for you, tell me what's on your mind as we go into Shabbat now. What are you thinking about? What are some of the things that, I mean, don't reveal, you know, just how crazy our family is to everybody here. Just like, yeah. So what are you thinking about doing in terms of going in?
I'm just thinking, honestly, it's so nice to enjoy all the family time. And we really, you know, it's a real testament to the love in our family that we all still love each other and we're enjoying Shabbos time. And I think one of the best things that I heard one of my children say is that they kept asking, is it Shabbos yet? Is it Shabbos yet? And I was like, no, 2 days, 3 days, you know, whatever it is. And I said, tell me why you want it to be Shabbos again. And they said, I love Shabbos, and I love now that we're like off. It just like feels like Shabbos every day here. So it's really nice and really special. And of course, we really pray for everybody that everyone should be healthy and safe. But you know what? We are just taking in the goodness and the forced feeling of just not running and moving. And it's true, not that every day is Shabbos, because obviously, you know, Shabbos is special in its own, but it is a nice feeling for people to feel that they're just forced to really enjoy and take it all in and appreciate the slowness and the family time.
Well, thank you. And remember, it's majesticgiftware.com, and you could most definitely be able to go get anything there. And the promo code is INSPIRE. But remember, if you put in the promo code Challah, I think you get 20% off. So this is a great thing that we have, and you should as well. Now we're going to have I love this part, to be honest. I love this part. I love the part. Before we get to don't go anywhere. We got an incredible speaker coming up. And I'm going to introduce her in 1 minute. And she's awesome, and you got to stick around. But before we do that, I want to go out to some of the families across the country. Just wish them Shabbat Shalom. So I want to first go to Uruguay and wish a Shabbat Shalom to the Katz family. While we get the Katz family on. Oh, okay, just a shout out to them. Perfect. I want to go to Toronto to wish the Binder family a Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom to Charlie Harari.
Oh, I figured.
Now, Charlie, I don't know if you remember me, but we live opposite Harari North, which our dearest mutual friends, Tara and Michael Bloom. So on behalf of my wife and I, Tara and Michael and all of their gorgeous kids, 2 things. Shabbat Shalom to the Harari family, to all of the friends watching, and a Shakoyach to Project Inspire for one of my favorite events of the week. This show, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Friday. I love it. What a kickoff. L'chaim.
The best Shabbat Shalom to you, of course. Shabbat Shalom, the time in Israel together, and to the Blooms and that whole block in Toronto, one of the power blocks of Toronto up there in Thornhill. We're going to go to Cleveland, Ohio, and we're going to wish Shabbat Shalom to the Kupfer family. The Shabbat Shalom to them. Aviva Kupfer.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom.
And how are you?
Thank you so much for this broadcast. Doing great.
Amazing, amazing. Well, we just wanted to wish you a Shabbat Shalom, and hope everything's going well, and it's nice to see you.
Shabbat Shalom. You too. Thanks so much.
Of course, of course. And now we're going to head down to New York City, and we're going to go say Shabbat Shalom to the Rudansky family out in New York City. And it's an honor to be able to be with you as well as we get the Rudansky family on just to say Shabbat Shalom. Hello.
I don't have my...
You got it. You're on. We got you. Shabbat Shalom.
Hello.
Hi. We hear you. Well, we just wanted to say good Shabbos to you, and I hope you're well. And okay, now we're ready for our special guest. Our next guest grew up in Israel, an IDF sergeant. She spent 20 years in Aish, UK, teaching schools, campuses, YP, and young marrieds. Now living on the Lower East Side of Manhattan, the place where my wife was born. Co-director of Aish New York Professionals, 8 kids, and Baruch Hashem, 1 brand new grandchild. I'd like to introduce Rebbetzin Liat Meirfeld to say a few words about what's going on in Aish and also a message to take us into Shabbat.
Hi, everyone. So Aish New York has been very busy. Despite the lockdown, we've been in personal contact with a lot of our students who have been our Shabbat guests and come to classes of ours. Obviously, we're also on Zoom doing many classes for everybody. What I'm most excited about is that we've also teamed up with a lot of different charities around New York for the young professionals that are here to volunteer. We run a project called Aish Give, and really the response has been enormous. People are really pitching in to help those in need. So that's been really, really inspiring. So today I've been asked to speak about challah, and I have an embarrassing confession, actually. I've never made challah. Please don't judge. But I've been part of many challah bakes, and I've even hosted them. And the times that I've tried to get involved, inevitably someone else, usually my very capable challah queen daughter, Hadassah, has to kind of sweep in and save my challah. But this week, even Hugh Jackman and Jimmy Fallon baked challah. So I've never baked it, but I eat a lot of challah. And I've thought about challah a lot because over the years we've had many guests come through our home, and for many of them it's their first Shabbat table. And we get asked why this and why that. And obviously one of the questions is why challah? So I've had to really think about it, and I'd like to share some ideas that resonate with me. So bread challah that comes from the ground is symbolic of our relationship with the physical world. When humankind is created, we're entrusted with working and protecting the land. And we're entitled and indeed instructed to use the physical world as best as we can. Vows of poverty and abstinence are not really part of Jewish life. We don't refrain from the physical, but rather we embrace it. And the question is how? So we go back to the beginning of time. And according to one Kabbalistic source, the fruit that Adam and Eve eat in the garden is wheat. And interestingly, the explanation that's given is that when a person eats wheat, he distinguishes himself as a human. But actually raw wheat doesn't do that. We are distinguished when we're able to take raw wheat, separate it from the stalk, grind it to flour, add water, other basic ingredients, and we bake it to result in bread. And in that, we recognize that we're part of the process. Before the sin, Adam and Eve do God's will intuitively, even instinctively. And then comes change into the world. Now choices will be actively made personally. By eating the wheat and in future bread, we become creatures that make their own choices. And so bread is this basic food that's not eaten in its natural state. We don't just use what we've been given that's grown, but rather we are tasked with developing it to be even better. So when we eat bread, we become partners with God in the process of creation. And we go right into that. We sew clothes. It's the first thing that Adam and Eve do. They don't just take a leaf, as is often portrayed by artists, but they actually sew clothes. And today we harness electricity, we develop technology. For generations, we've been making the world a better and better place. And that is the challenge, to use the world properly. So when we eat bread, challah specifically, we think about how we use the physical, how we speak, how we walk, where we go, what we do with our resources and our time. Interestingly, challah is specifically braided, and there's a reason for that. So we know that there are so many facets of our lives. Life is rarely simple. We work to incorporate so many things into every week, whether it's gymnastics practice, music lessons, school, work, meetings, friends for lunch or coffee, work, home, housework, so many different things. And so we don't eat a straight loaf of bread because our engagement with life is not straight, plain, and simple. It's intricate and woven. And life is about combining different elements to make our lives beautiful. And in fact, the multifaceted aspects of our lives is what makes every single person's life so fabulous. I was at a challah bake once, and there was someone who was just learning to braid challah for the first time, and halfway down the braiding, and I think there were 6 plaits there, so it was quite complicated. And halfway down, I heard like this scream, ah! She'd left a strand behind, like halfway down the challah. So she was shown how to then stick that plait back in and to continue braiding with it. And I thought that's really a great lesson, because sometimes in life we miss certain aspects of things that we should be doing, homework, visiting your grandmother, but we can always pick it up and start it whenever we can. And in the braiding, the strands go back and forth, over and under. And life is like that. Sometimes we focus on one thing and sometimes less, but the challenge in life is to keep up the things that are important and to know when and how to add other aspects also, so that we are healthy, emotionally healthy, happy, and productive people. We knead the wheat, the flour into dough, and we braid as a symbol really of our lives, of our reality. This week we had World Day, where everyone was encouraged to think about they can help sustain our precious world. And the last few weeks, certainly, as modern life around the globe grinded to a halt, we've had more than ample time to rethink how we work and develop the world, and also how we might guard it, protect it, take care of it, and ourselves in all our actions, to think what's essential and to prioritize. So Shabbat is always a day of focused and heightened appreciation. And I guess my blessing to everyone who's with us today is really that this Shabbat brings us, wherever we are, fresh braided challah, symbolic of our many gifts and our appreciation of them, and recognition of all the interwoven, fantastic aspects of everything that we achieve with those gifts. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, and thank you so much. Appreciate those words. We are now going to head up to Toronto to meet a special family, the Leibowitz family. Miriam Leibowitz is the Project Inspire Director of Toronto. And this Shabbat, they are celebrating the bar mitzvah of their son Shmuel in their home. And I want to say hello to the entire family right now. Hello, Leibowitz family. Shmuel, how we doing?
Good.
Mazel tov on your bar mitzvah. I know that it may not have been what you had in mind originally, but I want you to know that there's a special zchut, special blessing that you have, that you're celebrating your mitzvah in this way, in a way that is with your family, in a way that at a time where we're appreciating even the smallest things. And I am sure that you will have many, many things in your life that you will be celebrating with lots and lots of people. You look awesome. And there is a special guest that we have for you. We know that we want to make it special for you and your whole family. And so we asked somebody to come in and maybe lighten it up. Usually at bar mitzvahs, there's some music and there's some singers. So we figured we'd maybe bring one to you, even if we brought it through a screen. So I'd like to introduce our special guest.
Hello, my friend Shmuel. It's Mordechai Shapiro here. What's up, my man? How you doing? Good. I love your vest, first of all. I love it. Looking sharp. This is so exciting. You know, bar mitzvah through Zoom. As Charlie was just saying, this is such a tremendous schus. You get to spend your bar mitzvah with your family. I know, and I'm sorry that you're not having the big party bash that you were hoping for, but I'm sure you'll party real soon when this whole thing is over. I just wanted to be here. I'm thinking about you and your whole family. You guys look so beautiful. This is so nice. And the balloons in the back, and you look ready for Shabbos. I'm not ready for Shabbos yet. My daughter's ready for Shabbos. Say hello.
Hi.
This is my Tamar. She's a little shy, but I wanted to be a part of this because this is amazing. So introducing for the very first time, our bar mitzvah boy, Shmuel. Simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov. Yeah, helanu lechol Yisrael. Simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov. Yeah, helanu lechol Yisrael. I simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov. Yeah, helanu lechol Yisrael. Simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov. Yeah, helanu lechol Yisrael. Come on, sing along with me, Shmuel. Oh yeah, simen tov, boom, mazel tov, simen tov, boom, mazel tov, simen tov, boom, mazel tov, yeah, no, simen tov, boom, mazel tov, simen tov, boom, mazel tov, simen tov, boom, mazel tov, yeah, no, oh mazel tov, Shmuel. I can't hear you, Shmuel. Come on. Now we're going to get ready for Shabbos together. Here we go. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Ashareis, Malachi Elyoim, Melech Malchi Amalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Ashareis, Malachi Elyoim, Melech Malchi Amalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ay, Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Ashareis, Malachi Evel Yoinai mi Melech Malchi Amlachim Oy HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shmuel, I hope you know the song. Are you ready? We can all sing, we can all sing, we can all sing for Shmuel, Shmuel. We're creating biyachad. It's a special harmony. We can all sing, we can all sing, we can all sing for Shmuel, we're creating biyachad. It's a special harmony. And Shmuel, what about this song? Do you know this one? It's this song came out a year ago, and the message of this song is that even if we don't see or understand why things are happening, and your bar mitzvah is happening in your house, and you're not able to lane, and you're not able to go to shul, which I can't imagine how it feels. But like I said, I'm thinking about you, and I really hope this thing is over soon so that you could party with your friends and with your cousins and with your grandparents and with everybody that you want at your party. Hopefully when you make a party, I'll be there. Tell your dad and mom, I gotta be there, okay? And now we're gonna sing this song. The message of the song is that even when we don't understand what's going on, we remember that there's a boss upstairs, right? Hello? There's a boss upstairs. She thinks I'm talking about my wife. I'm not talking about mommy, even though she's the boss upstairs cooking for Shabbos. Talking about the boss, of course, Hashem, who's taken over. He's watching over us. He's got a bigger plan that we may not understand. But I hope you know this song. Here we go. יודע מה אני רוצה היום, אבל הכל משתנה פתאום. וזה בסדר, אני לא אשם, כי זה רצון השם. אני הולך לו את הסוף, מאמין שיהיה רק טוב. אני קטן, כן, אני קטן, והתמונה גדולה. וכל מה שקורה זה סבבה, לא מפחד משום דבר, כי אני בידיים של אבא, של אבא שלי, הכל משמיים. עצום את העיניים, הכל משמיים. עצום את העיניים. Come on, Shmuel, come on, Shmuel, come on, Shmuel, it's your bar mitzvah. Come on, Shmuel, come on, Shmuel, come on, Shmuel, it's your bar mitzvah. Hey, Shmuel, hey, Shmuel, hey, Shmuel. Come on, let me see your hands in the air. Hey, Shmuel, hey, Shmuel. Sing it with me. Here we go. 3 and Hakol mishamayim. עצום את העיניים, הכל משמיים. עצום את העיניים. Let's do it one more time. הכל משמיים. Sing it. עצום את העיניים. הכל משמיים. מזל טוב שמואל. Everybody clap your hands for our bar mitzvah boy, Shmuel. Mazel tov, Shmuel. Mazel tov to the whole family. Thank you guys for having me. This was very, very special. Shmuel, keep being the best boy that you are. Keep being a rock star. Keep being a handsome boy with a vest and tie. You look so sharp. Keep bringing your parents so much nachas, making them so happy, and keep bringing the world, keep making the world a better place. Shmuel, mazel tov, my man.
Mazel tov, Shmuel, and thank you, Mordechai, for being on. Mordechai Shapiro, one of the highlights, one of the real incredible stars of our people, to be able to take the time now, Erev Shabbos, to do this for another one of your brothers and sisters as part of our nation is a real testament to who we are and a testament to who you are. And Hashem should bless you, and Shmuel, to you and your family. And you know what else what we didn't fully realize until while you were singing was that Yehuda Meyerfield, the Rebbitz's son, is also bar mitzvah this week. So to him as well, we wish mazel tov. And wish mazel tov to all the boys. Recognize and realize that you're part of a special time. And even though it may look initially that you're having less to your bar mitzvah, you're becoming more along the way. And for all those that are out there, we wish you Shabbat Shalom. For another week, may you have an incredible, incredible Shabbat. May we have the peace and the prosperity. May we have the clarity and the vision. May we realize how lucky we are to be part of this nation and realize how lucky we are to have a relationship with the Creator. May we go in this weekend with a little bit more vision. Maybe we come out a little bit as bigger people. It's an honor to be with you again. And like every week, like we say, from me and mine to you and yours, we wish you a really, really, truly restful, peaceful, wise, thoughtful, and spiritual Shabbat Shalom.
We together call it do shoot. But every generation they take one raising the haters, and I shim hit the pavement blazing to save us. And the world asks where they went. Patience are faithless. The trouble get the whole world a facelift. If hatred is baseless, we take it, erase it, and exchange it for that master goal. We don't forget wherever we may go. There was only one place we know, and it's called zero.
Pieces and you're just falling down, falling down. I pick you up, and if you feel